This is gonna be the first episode with the new intro that I made.
Yeah.
True. Okay, yeah, this is season 2. We're moving up in the world.
We're moving up, guys. I think we made it. Hey, we have mics now.
We do.
This is okay.
Oh, you already started it.
Well, that's a little intro.
We are moving up in the world. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready? Do you see what's on your phone right now?
Is it AO3?
Yes.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Who are you snitching?
Born to read AO3.
I asked
And
if
I
you were
said I'm ready.
Well, apparently not. Now you are.
I am ready. Don't worry about it.
You're ready. Okay.
I'm ready.
They're being lesbians. What
Oh.
are you,
I'm just talking about.
guys?
I get 1 day. Give me this. Let me have this.
The one day she's in our city.
I know.
Oh, sunny day. Now, are you gonna tell the audience what y'all did alone together whenever Lexi went to your?
Are we recording?
Cut the
What
cam.
are you talking
Cut the
about?
cameras.
Cut the
Dead
cam.
ass.
Oh. Well, if you really want to know, we went to the museum. We looked at art.
What after that?
We got
What
crepes.
What y'all do at 2 a.m.?
We slept.
Alone.
We slept actually. Well,
I
I read AO3.
We watched Game Grumps.
Yes. Oh my god. That's when I was so validated because we were watching my favorite channel of all time, and she was wheezing, laughing.
It was so
I was
funny.
oh my god.
Of course, my favorite one was the Matt Mercer one.
Yeah,
but that's just a little
That's the one
biased.
you watched. That's the one you watched.
With the big dice.
The giant ass dice.
Oh my god, yeah, so good.
Literally, making a or my cookie. He's like, wait, do it again. My. It was so good.
Oh
I love
god,
I love that
dude.
Mercer. No matter what the results are, I'm disappointed in both of you.
Also, finding out that that guy was straight, the one that did the drag queen Dungeons and Dragons episode.
Oh yes!
Mhm.
Oh my god! It was life
Brennan
changing.
He's a hetero.
He has a wife. He has a
He
kid
has a whole
now.
wife,
He has a
yeah.
He has a
child.
kid now.
Mhm. He was a baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a baby.
no. That is a.
If y'all care, Brennan Lee Mulligan is my absolute favorite DM. Of
If y'all
D&D.
care, it's crazy.
If y'all care,
Like
who's the one
ever.
who's just like, Bray, share your interests with us.
Stop. Okay, listen. Okay, little tangent. He is who I aspire to be as a DM.
Because he's really, really good.
He's so good. Okay, there's
He's who I
two.
aspire to be as a person.
So
Real.
there's Matt Mercer, and Matt Mercer is the game master of the D&D channel Critical Role.
Yeah.
And Critical Role is much more like I want to say that. I would say like storytelling, and he's much more like he narrates as if it were like the opening of a story.
I see.
Where he describes the scene, very detail oriented.
Mhm.
Brennan Lee Mulligan is more so he'll describe stuff really well, and then he'll pull out the major role-playing aspect when it's big moments. But
Right.
other than that, he's being super casual with it.
And he lets the
And-
players run it.
Exactly. And so I aspire to be Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not that good at it, but I'm getting better
You're
as
doing
I
your
go.
best.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah. And
Anyways.
it's consistency.
Anyways, moving on.
Speaking of consistency, something we have not been doing with this podcast.
Oops. Remember,
And-
we're like, we're gonna do it every 2 months or whatever.
Well, no.
Oh.
Well, someone decided to move away.
We started the podcast after I moved away.
Oh, that.
We were talking about her being Mexican. So about not.
The fuck? Oh, you're lucky she got high.
He fucking normal.
He fucking normal. Stop being so
God.
Pull up in a monster on my belt bench now.
Please take a shower. I'm gonna have to talk to my manager while I'm alone.
You're ruining Christmas!
Just my opinion.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Just My
Opinion,
Opinion.
Season 2.
I know. Finally, season 2. We
Season-
decided it's been too long. We need a revamp. We're different people.
We're
We changed.
updating. The lore is different.
The lore is different.
It is
Very
very
different.
I know.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Just My Opinion, Season 2, Episode 1. We don't really have a subject.
Na-na-na-na, na-na-na. The crash course.
Oh, Thought bubble.
What's let's go to the thought bubble for this next part.
Period.
Thank you, thought bubble.
Okay, so even though we don't have a specific subject that's like a to go off of, we do have individual ones.
Yeah, we don't.
But before we do that, Lexi, Sunny Bay, let's figure out if we're gonna be like our parents when we grow up.
No.
Oh, no.
Case closed.
Absolutely not.
Well, no.
Well, yes.
Okay, so
Well,
the first prompt that I wrote down is things you will do when you grow up that are blatantly different from the ways of your parents.
Being liberal.
Oh.
Oh, that's no. In the sense that no.
Oh my god. Okay, that was real high right off the bat. Mine was going to be a bit more
Cleanliness.
yes.
Figured.
My family does not clean up very well. Our house has a ton of stuff. They don't ever get rid of anything because they're always like, what if I need this?
Yeah.
But I'm like, because of that, I think I've grown up being like, no, you don't fucking need this. Like, get rid of it. So then I get rid of everything that I don't need. Like, if I haven't thought about it or used it in the past 2 to 3 months, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
And I get rid of it.
That's right.
And then I just like cleaning, like a lot more than they do. And I like living in a clean space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
I think my mom is very clean, and she tries to be super clean, and my sisters are just not, and it's really hard to like keep everything clean. My dad is not a very clean guy in terms of like, I mean, I don't know, like I don't think he puts a lot of time or thought into cleaning. I don't think he puts time or thought into anything other than his job. He
Right.
really like exists. He's like a jellyfish. You know, jellyfish have like no
Why?
brain. Like they kind of like get
They just
swept
kinda
along by the tide.
float.
That is my dad.
No brain, no blood, no eyes.
Yeah, no emotions. They can't feel pain. That's my dad. But I want to be like more intentional about stuff I do because my dad doesn't do anything other than work. Like he doesn't have hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
He just like watches TV and hangs with his friends, and like good for him. But I think I want to have hobbies that I continue.
True.
So like
Like
guitar.
playing Genshin,
Oh.
Playing
Next
ASR.
topic.
Oh, that.
reading AO3. I'm sorry.
Cut
Okay,
the
Bray,
cams.
what about you? What about you?
What is it
Me?
like full frontal assault? Is it like bully sunny day?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, Bray.
I think I'm gonna differ from my parents in that. I don't know, man. My dad is very much a hoarder, even though he doesn't like to admit it.
Mhm.
But it's on a minimal level, I would say. So I think I won't keep as many things. My mom is not really the cleanest person ever. So I think I'm gonna have to like, because I am inherently a clean person. I would say I like to keep my room clean because I can't have a chaotic life and then go to my room and be like,
Yeah.
Real.
No, that's fair.
right?
Organization gives you like kind of a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you go outside and like you do all your shit and you're like all chaotic and you come home and like your space is like neat and
Exactly.
tidy. and
Right?
organized, yeah. I actually like frequently try to reorganize my stuff. Like I'll be like, okay, you know what? Today I don't have a lot to do. Let me take like 2 hours. Like the other day, I reorganized all my Tupperware.
Oh.
Put it all
Love that
like
for
neatly in
you.
order. Or like I moved my desk into a space that's like a bit better and like moved around my lamp and other shit.
Nice.
So I like doing stuff like that.
Period.
Which actually is very much like my mom. I don't know how many times you've been to like the master bedroom. My mom moves her like
She
giant.
moves her,
She moves her furniture like every couple months.
Yes.
And she has like this giant ass like king XL bed.
Mhm.
Every 2 months, it's like against a different wall of the
It
room.
Oh yeah, down.
Every time I walk in there, it's different.
Yep,
It's different.
And she got like these giant like locker cabinets
Uh-huh.
for all her like dresses. And I like walked in after like a few months because I was at university. I'm like, oh, that's different.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
Mom,
no.
what's different?
So I think the frequent reorganization is something I get from my mom.
Yeah,
My dad could not care less. My mom will walk in, reorganize his room, walk out, and he's like, okay,
and that's not
this is just my life now.
that's not necessarily a bad thing though
No, it's not
at all. Because
No.
like you revamp the space, new energy,
It's like a refresh,
right?
yeah.
See, I agree with that to an extent, just because right now, like I've had my room, like since we've redone my
Your room looks so nice now.
Thank you. Like, but like we've had it like that since we redid it a year
Mhm.
ago.
Yeah.
And to be fair, one, I'm kind of lazy, and I would have to unplug like my whole computer setup and everything, take down all of my little collections and albums and stuff to move
Right.
all of
Yeah.
my
It's a
stuff.
lot. It's a lot.
But I feel
I
like
do
it's
have a
good
lot.
there. Like it's a good
I
spot
like
for
the
it.
spot that it's in, but like I can't like move it all around easily.
Well,
But
yeah.
then, like, that's a whole, like, 2-day endeavor is
Mhm.
moving my whole room around.
Right.
But also, right now, as it is, even if it's, like, messy because, like, I haven't been cleaning it, I still know where everything is.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
right now, like, I can
Yeah.
tell you exactly where this specific thing is right now.
Have you seen
The
that?
third shelf, second from the left.
Exactly.
Have you seen that Twitter post of it's a husband and wife, and the wife is like, "Do you have a paper clip?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's underneath my underneath my drawer on the second leg of."
That's exactly
And
it.
just one singular paper
Yes.
clip underneath a drawer.
It's so good, though.
Oh, so good.
Ugh.
So I think we can take away. We're gonna be clean.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
I actually love cleaning. Like just like a weekend
Same.
reset clean, scrub down the whole bathroom,
Mm.
sweep, wipe, take off the sheets. Like it is so refreshing. to
Makes me
clean.
Oh
horny.
my god.
Oh, that's no. In the sense
I-
that no.
Sorry.
Is that like a revelation?
Oh
I
my god.
love like cleaning the restroom, but only after it's been like relatively clean.
Like shit
Like
in
if
it.
it's
Yes,
like nasty, like
Yeah.
I have a hard time doing it. But if it's like clean already mostly, and you're just like deep cleaning it,
Yeah. It is so
so
nice.
nice.
We actually have a. This is the first 4D podcast.
Period.
Hope you enjoy
4D.
the smell.
Bye.
Speaking of 4D, I wanted Son to 4D touch me at Coachella.
Oh,
Listen.
okay.
We have to talk about it.
Subject change. Okay, last night.
Yup.
At the time of this recording, last night was Ateez at Coachella. First ever
Sorry.
Korean K-pop boy group to perform at Coachella.
That's incredible.
I'm so
Pioneers.
proud as an Ateez.
I know their national career just keeps growing.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh. That.
We're actually
whoa,
canceled.
whoa! I do not condone that
PSA,
message.
Oh.
this message is not sponsored by Just My Opinion. This
Gu-
is the sole
Guys,
individual thought.
guys. Hear me out. I'm an
Hear me
XOL.
out.
I'm an
Hear
XOL.
me out.
I'm an XOL.
Oh.
If we put the L in XOL.
Not too much now.
It's okay. I can only say that because I can say that because I stand fucking NCT 127. I have no room to stand.
Oh.
Too bad it's too.
Too bad. Too bad.
I need to leave.
She just doesn't get it.
In my bag.
Baggy.
Anyways.
Meanwhile,
Ateez
when
at
Fact
Coachella.
Check came out, guess
Okay,
who was flipping
was a
all
good
their
song.
opinions?
Fact check
That was a
8
good
Guess who
song.
was a
down.
turncoat?
That was a good song. I told you it was a good
She doesn't
song.
That-
get NCT like we do.
She really does
She
not.
would never.
I'm so sorry for y'all.
But she loves AT's noise music.
Oh,
It's
damn.
different.
No, it's not.
different.
I don't know if it's different.
There's not some high pitched recorder in the
you
background.
know what? Time to go searching through every fucking.
I'm gonna go
song.
through every album, every single,
I hope
every.
you do. I hope you do.
More streams.
Hey, support them artists, man.
Okay, wait. Pause. What's
If you're born in March, you're green. Sorry,
When is St. Patty's Day?
March?
March.
There you go.
Okay, back to 18.
If you're born in May, you're purple. Thanks.
What about February?
Pink down.
Dur.
Oh.
What?
I was thinking amethyst.
Pink red.
No, that's true. Amethyst. I have an amethyst necklace somewhere. I don't remember where.
Oh, not. I just found out that I'm.
December, you're light blue.
Light blue. Light
think of
blue,
like a-
white gray.
I think.
True.
I think of like a bluish gray.
We just mind melded, as we tend to do.
What are we? Anyway,
What's November?
My side hoe.
November's a gray for me.
Gray.
What? It's like a
Like a rich gray, though. Not
like
like
a really dark orange. Well, I saw. Okay,
November.
to be. that was middle school Bray come out to play.
November.
It was giving.
I was saying like a.
You're 20.
I was thinking like a deep red.
November.
It's fall.
Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird.
It's Thanksgiving, like a dark brown.
Okay, everyone say the color of October on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Orange.
Period.
Duh.
Girl,
I
there's
should
no
have said purple
argument.
just to be contrary.
Oh my god, dude. What is happening?
You need to go.
What do y'all associate July with?
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say red.
Red, white, and blue, mama.
I can see that.
4th of July is the only holiday that exists.
Oh,
You Speaking of summer months, Ateez concert in the summer, Ateez
Oh
Coachella.
my-
I'm killing myself.
When Jungkook said that, I
Who does
lost
he think he
my
is?
mind.
He looked
No, in the
extra good.
background-
Knows the dates.
In
No.
the background,
Bro
in the
thinks he makes them.
background, you can hear Home June going, "Stop it!"
Oh my god! That means it's probably for real, which is even worse.
I don't know.
Imagine just fucking with you guys.
This time, y'all are waiting for the merch. Have a nice day.
Okay, I've thought about this.
You don't want to get merch?
Logistically, how are we going to do that if I'm the person driving?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're talking about this.
I don't mind going.
Because we have to take 2 cars if that's the case.
We would have to take 2 cars.
Yeah.
Listen, if the Ateez concert is even in San Antonio, most of the time they only ever go to Dallas,
Even further.
which is like 6.5 hours in the car.
How would you think we could actually do a Dallas road trip?
I could.
We could.
I wonder if my parents would be down to like just get us a hotel and
Maybe.
stay for a couple of days, maybe. Because I feel like if
It
we're
would
doing,
have to be a 2-day trip.
if we're doing Dallas in the summer, should we make a bigger thing of it?
It would have to
Like
be
that's
at
a pretty
least
big trip.
It
Very.
would have to be at least 3 days because I am not driving up there and going to the Ateez concert that day.
Exactly.
Like,
For real.
And
no.
respectfully, I don't know if my parents would even be okay with like us doing a road trip to Dallas. They'd
Tell them to
probably
go to
be
San
like,
Antonio.
we'll get you a
My
big ass
parents would
bus
be
and
okay
we'll
with me
drive it.
going.
I know, but like
But
my dad has actually offered. He's like, I'll get you guys like a half bus and I'll drive and you can all like sit in the back and talk,
That's kind of cute.
which is kind of
aw,
cute.
That is kind of
So I'm like,
cute.
if we end up going to Ateez, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have time.
We will figure it out.
Hopefully, they come a little closer.
We got a month, guys.
Wait, why did I say we have time? If it's longer?
I know.
Anyways.
Summer plans?
Islander launch.
Oh, God. Oh, brother. This guy.
I'm sorry. That's $2,100 in scholarships. Like, why would I turn that down?
Lexi.
What?
Anyways. Pivoting back to Ateez Coachella.
Mhm.
Lexi, please share your thoughts. Okay, what do you think? What do you think going in?
Okay, going into it, I was actually nervous.
Okay, why?
I was like my stomach, it was like hurting, and I was like, oh my god, like this is the pivotal point in their career,
Right.
And I was
It
here
is. It's
before.
huge for them.
I was
Very
like,
monumental.
this is huge,
Uh-huh.
and like I kept on looking at Twitter and like refreshing it, or X, whatever you call it now.
Girl, do not call.
So for real.
Anyways, I kept on looking at Twitter, and everyone was like, oh my god, why am I nervous for them? Like, Ateez and 18 are like this, and it's
Yeah.
like the fingers crossed emoji.
Oh my god, she really had to say that fingers crossed.
Yes. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, I'm actually nervous for them. Like, I hope everything goes good. Like, because this is their one chance.
Right.
You know?
They
And-
had one shot.
They had $2. The lights were flickering.
I mean, they did.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. $2 in a dream.
Mhm.
Very true.
Anyways, I was nervous for them for going into it. Okay, and then when it finally started, the audio like glitched out.
Yes.
And I was very confused. I was like, oh no, not now. Like, it had just hit whatever time it was, 10:45 PDT time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, like, what is happening? Like, they're going on right now. Like, you need to fix this. And because there were no other problems. I was on that stream for like an hour and a half before they were going on, and there was no problems for any of the other sets.
Right.
And so then when they finally started, the camera work was so zoomed in.
It was a choice.
It was like a fan cam, but like a bad one.
It gave Good Morning America. It gave America's Got Talent.
I was like,
It was
what is
something,
happening?
dude.
They didn't even get like all 8 of them in one shot.
Not at
until like
all.
the middle of their set.
We were seeing maybe 3 or 4 members on the screen at
At
all
one time.
times.
Yeah, it was really bad. And we didn't even see their full body either. It's like their
Wow.
waist up. And I was like, what is happening here? Like, you didn't see like the full production value. And like for the other sets, they had like the wide shot cameras that they would go out, and then they would like zoom in on like certain parts, and they had a bunch of different camera angles. And you could tell this poor cameraman is not used to filming K-pop groups,
Yeah.
because they're moving around, they're dancing the whole time, while Western artists in the past 2 sets were DJs. So they were sitting at the booth the whole time, and so they didn't have to like
Exactly.
anything,
move around. Yeah, they just like pointed the camera and sat there, because that's all it was. And like, no shade to them or anything, but like
Full
that's what their
shade.
set is. No,
Full
it's
shade.
not shade.
Oh,
Like,
I'm not
that's
shade to the cameraman.
Oh, No, but like that's what their set is.
Yeah.
Like they DJ at a booth and
Mhm.
they don't like move around because they have to be there to do the music,
Exactly.
right? But like K-pop is so different in that
Yeah.
they do their dances and like choreography and they
Mhm.
each have their own part, and so this poor guy was trying to follow around and figure out who was singing when, and it
Right.
was just like
Yeah.
they did not know the cues.
It was giving like unrehearsed. Like
It was giving unrehearsed
they
on
should
Coachella's
actually-
part, not
no,
ATEEZ.
no, I know. They should be given more warning. Like this is how you're supposed to do
Well,
it.
no,
some
but-
And you would
practice.
think so, right?
But
You would think so. For such a
during
big festival.
Rocky,
Yes.
Shit together.
they got it together, and you could tell that they had a camera on each member, and they knew
Yes.
the cues of who was singing when
Oh.
and when to change.
I don't
because
know
for, like,
what
I wonder
Ariba,
what
changed.
happened in the first
It
one
was
then.
so
for
sudden.
Ariba, they knew like when someone was going to sing different because they were on a different side of the stage.
Yes.
So it would switch to them before their part started.
Mm.
And so I was like, okay, well, now they know what's going on. What happened to that for the beginning? Because in
Yeah.
Crazy Form,
Right?
they completely missed
God.
Jun's rap part.
Crazy Form was
Completely.
Mhm.
Like the camera went off to the people who walked off to the side and they kept it on them and they didn't go back to the person who was
I was
literally
like, go
performing
back.
in the center. And they missed his iconic part.
I wonder if they were having trouble and they were like scrambling, then they finally got together at Rocky, because Rocky in the middle of Rocky,
It was in the middle of Rocky.
it was perfect.
Okay, but I already said this to y'all, but for the podcast purposes,
Right.
I think what happened was when that audio glitched out, something happened, and they weren't able to like use their normal setup or anything.
Right.
So they had to go to the backup camera, which was super zoomed in and everything. And then finally during Rocky, I think they fixed it all because like the screen was blinking, like
It
black.
was.
It went like completely black and like came back on. And I think that's when they got it together and like switched back over and was able to go back to the other like cameras and stuff.
Right?
And that's just theoretical, but I
Right.
think that's what happened.
Well, they have another weekend.
They do. They have next weekend too.
I first noticed the switch in like perspectives whenever it was he was center on the stage,
Mhm.
and there was a camera that was on the stage and
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
moving with him. I was like, oh,
It was so
so good.
I wonder what the like reactions of the people who just went to Coachella for other people was.
I have to
Because I'm
talk.
not on that
Listen,
side of like
listen.
Twitter, so I want to
Okay.
see what it was like for people. Like that was their first time ever.
No,
seeing
I've
them.
seen a couple of tweets. OMG, like these new Ateez guys were so good.
New?
And I was like, oh my god, my
No,
boys,
the tour ticket.
my boys. No, for real. Oh my gosh, the whole live chat that was on the Sahara stage was all Ateez, even 2 acts before. And I felt kind of bad for the artists that were on because like the whole time I was reading it, it was just like Ateez. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, there were 18s were flooding the chat.
Yeah. Which makes sense. And then there was a ton of also light teenies that were in the audience
Yeah.
too. The light sticks.
Oh,
It was so good. So proud of them. I really enjoyed it though. I really liked the live band. And they took shots on stage. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That
And
was
then
crazy.
Songhwa was like, he made the most disgusted face.
I love him so much.
I was gonna ask you, out of 5, what would you rate it?
Out of 5?
Yes,
Like overall? Or
their performance overall.
their performance
set.
or the
including like camera
Camera-
work and everything?
Okay, 1 rating for. Actually, yes, go.
Overall,
the
for
whole-
everything,
the whole
everything.
experience.
The whole live stream,
The
the
whole
whole
experience.
experience.
Them performing, them singing, them dancing, the
camera work.
the camera work, everything.
Okay. Because of the camera work, I'm going to say a 4.
Okay.
But whenever they got it together, 20 out of 10, bruh.
Okay.
If I were there, oh my god, you
Should've
already
passed
know.
the fuck out.
I would have passed out. I would have passed out. I already know. I was like, oh my god, they're doing it.
It was
They're doing
crazy.
I was jamming in my room, bruh. I was having so much fun.
I think it was kind of cute that they did like the Taylor Swift thing, where they're like, "Are y'all ready to get crazy? Are y'all ready to
Let me see your crazy
form?"
They ate so bad.
I was like, "Okay."
I wonder how they liked the American audience as well.
Yeah.
I honestly believe Korean artists groups like performing more in the United States because
Well, yeah, we can
Korean
actually
artists
hear.
are something else.
Wow.
They're like
Wow.
silent, and they only clap like at the end.
I'm like,
And I'm like,
pop
how
your
can you do
pussies.
that? I know.
This is your one time.
I think it's like an etiquette thing.
Well,
But-
no.
Well, yes.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
See, in the U.S., like Ateez have said it before, like in the U.S. they get more energy from
Yep.
everybody else screaming.
And they can feed off the energy.
Exactly, and so then they do like a better performance. But like, I don't know, they just have a lot more international fans.
Right.
This is specifically for Ateez.
Right.
They just have a lot more international fans. So I don't know. Take that as you will.
Period.
Your thoughts and opinions?
I loved it. It was really, really good. I think
Out of 5.
I did think they were going to perform a lot more of their crazier songs.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, okay, well, I really like the song choices overall.
They also have next weekend. So
Right. Looking back at it, I was like, okay. Camera work was a choice. But that's Coachella's fault. I'm going to give it the same as you. 4.5 out of 5 with the camera work included. But whenever the cameras got the shit together, I'm going to say a 5. Because they were on.
Mm-hmm. They were on. The whole time, my thoughts were, how are they still going?
Right?
Their stamina was insane. And even when they stopped and, like, talked to the audience,
Yes!
you could see them all, like, heavily breathing. But they were also, like, talking, like, normal. Like, you couldn't
Perfectly.
tell. And then it was only, like, 30 seconds to a minute of pause, too.
Yep,
And then,
yep.
boom, right into another stream of, like, 3 songs. And they're all high-energy songs.
I was like,
I know. The whole time I was... I was
gagging,
so
gooped, bewildered.
Gooped.
Gooped.
Their outfits.
The lack of. The lack thereof.
No, for real.
All that
No,
fucking
no,
suitcase
listen. Minky had
All those suitcases for what?
for Son to be sure.
Minky had a shirt on underneath his jacket at the beginning.
Yes, he took it
I
off.
think he unbuttoned it, right?
Yep.
Shirt
Yes.
unbuttoned it.
He did.
Now, son, he just didn't have it on.
Yeah, he just had a vest.
He might have missed it on the hanger. Or
Right,
something.
right.
He goes on stage and staff is like, wait a second.
Now, who had your favorite look?
Hongjun.
Dirt.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who looked the best overall?
Captain.
Okay. I had different opinions.
Share.
I think Minky owned this. Down.
Okay, Minky.
Down. He owned this.
Listen, okay, I'm biased because
Right.
Hongjun is my second bias.
Right, you're a
okay?
man. You're a man.
Exactly. And now Mingy, if I wasn't biased, would probably take the
He
cake.
ate it up.
His like tattoos that he had,
Yes.
like the lightning on his neck and like his arm,
Right.
and then the fix on his chest.
Did he have a hat or am I hallucinating?
He did not.
Towards the end?
Towards the end, I don't
Gained
think.
a hat.
I don't think so.
I think Mingy was serving though.
He did. He served.
Oh, can we talk about you now, please?
Your man,
Oh God! He came up on the screen. I said,
Django.
"Oh,
When he came on the screen, so did you.
Oh,
What? Who said that?
you punched him.
I broke him.
oh, that."
Oh, that's no.
In the sense
Oh, that's not
What are you doing?
nothing.
She's on HSR, guys.
No, I'm not.
I'm still gooped by that. When he came on the screen, you did too. Respectfully, what?
Listen, guys.
Was she wrong?
Yeah, okay.
Well, no.
Well, yes.
Cut that shit out.
Cut the fucking cameras.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Now, Miss Thing, what are you playing over there?
Let me live. I didn't even watch the stream.
Does this podcast mean nothing?
Okay, anyways, last thoughts on it. I think they all ate. They all did absolutely amazing.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh.
Who do you want to see next at Coachella? K-pop groups. Go.
Next K-pop groups? I think Stray Kids would put on a
I was
good
gonna
show.
say Stray Kids.
Ooh.
For the international audience, like I feel like
Stray
Yeah.
Kids would eat that
Stray Kids
up.
would eat it the fuck up. Thunderous.
Mhm.
Oh my God. I didn't even think
the
about
fucking,
that.
Like the jump spin they have to do, like that would hit.
I think Stray Kids would be
Stray Kids would
really
eat.
good.
Also-
Stray Kids would eat.
Economically, very good for Coachella.
Mhm. They're also going to
I think they have a
they're-
lot of international fans too.
They're headlining Lollapalooza, right?
Stray Kids?
I think so.
Really?
They're going to Lollapalooza.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Lollapalooza goes off.
Mm-hmm.
I saw
I
this.
want to go one day. I know people who went, like 3 people who went.
It gets
It was
crazy.
Experience.
Insane.
But I feel like it's such a party atmosphere. Like,
yeah, it is.
Very much that.
I feel like I would be like,
You're like,
Mm.
where's my ale 3 in my bed?
Shut the fuck up.
But I think an honorable hot take. I would want to see.
Really?
But I have a really hot take. It kind of flopped. The last 2 albums, in my opinion.
Listen to the recent comeback.
In my opinion.
It's just your opinion.
Just my opinion.
I liked them. I see what you're saying.
But you're wrong.
I think they're trying different sounds because old songs like have a very distinct vibe.
Right.
Yes.
And like their new album especially is not that vibe. And like I love that for them. They're trying something else.
Right.
But
I don't know, dude.
I liked it. I thought they were good.
I think nothing has hit ever since. I think the
Before
boys
Before
would
we
go
start
off.
looping, you know? Huh?
I
The
think
boys?
The boys would go off.
I feel like I don't know many of the songs, but I feel like I like the ones I do know.
God,
But I
it's
also
so
don't know
good.
like artist names. So for all you know, I just love one of their songs. Like,
Right.
whenever you know it.
Right.
I'm the same way.
Do you know? I'm sorry to interrupt again.
No, it's okay.
I want to tell you about an interest that I have. I've been getting into.
Okay.
I've been getting into the artist Junie.
Wait, who?
Junie, the one from Get Real, the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, his music
Good.
is just immaculate, dude. And he's a songwriter. He writes for a lot of artists, but he's starting to write songs for himself. So good, dude. Like honestly, like on repeat. Just so good. Has there been like any artists y'all have been hearing that want to get more into? Or have y'all got into like more artists? Not round 6.
Well,
I'm
never
just- I'm
mind
just
then.
kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Well, there's this Alien stage, which is just amazing. Listen to it. It takes like half an hour. It's life changing. Listen to it 43 times this week. But also, I've been listening more to Chapel Run, and I've been listening to her. But she's just amazing, and I just love her. And she's getting really popular now, and I love that. Like, she opened for Olivia Rodrigo, and I just love her songs, and she's great. And go listen to Alien Stage. To our 2 listeners.
Real.
Go give them more views.
For me,
What about you?
I've been listening to a lot of Måneskin. I think
Yes, you have.
Good.
I don't know how you
Love
say it,
them.
but I have been obsessed with them recently. Absolutely love their music. It's so good.
Mama, kudos for listening.
Kudos for spilling.
For streaming.
Mama, kudos for saying that, for spilling, like seriously.
For streaming.
But yeah,
They are
and then
really
like I have a
amazing.
playlist with all of their songs on it right now, and then I like turn on the Spotify feature where you can like
Oh, it's Smart
it's
Shuffle.
like the Smart
Yeah.
Shuffle or
Mhm.
whatever, where it's
And
with
it
like
adds
light
other stuff.
songs, and like I've been adding like ones that I like that are kind of like similar vibe, which is pretty
Set it
cool.
off.
Listen,
That's been a thing though.
Set It Off. It's like middle school vibe band, but like
But they're just good.
they were my number 1 on Spotify for like 3 years in a row. I absolutely love their music.
Right.
What do you?
Right.
Okay.
La música.
But anyways,
Last
what
week
about
she-
you? No artist?
Other
Oh,
than
you already
Junie.
said.
Oh,
you already
Junie.
said.
But I've been
Anyone?
really I've been on this thing where like I'm like going like delving back into like what I listened to like in elementary.
Elementary.
Oh.
What'd you listen to in elementary? Girl, I was on PBS.
Taylor Swift, Beyonce.
Okay, but that's still what you listen
They're
to.
still like iconic
But, like,
though.
Beyonce is iconic.
Later albums. Like
Mm.
I really got into Red again, the album.
Mhm.
I used to listen to Treacherous by Taylor Swift off the Red album whenever I was pulling weed from my uncle, like in 4th grade. And I recently got back into that song. So good.
Crazy memory, but okay. All right.
But yeah.
That's awesome. I love that for you. Do you think it's time for a
No.
next prompt?
Not next prompt. Yes. Our next prompt is once a cheater, always a cheater? Question mark.
No.
Is a person always a cheater if they have done it once before
Well, no.
or multiple times?
I think yes.
Well, yes.
Do you think cheating's always bad?
Oh, you see,
In
that's
what sense?
complicated. That's complicated.
Like cheating on a partner?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's bad.
Sunny, you have an opposing view?
when your partner's an asshole
Mm.
and controlling and domineering, and it's like the type of relationship where you can't escape, or you're like financially dependent or emotionally dependent, or like your life is in danger. I feel like that is personally the only reason. If there's any other reason,
certain
your
caveats.
partner's kind of mean, or you don't like them, or you fell out of love.
If you don't
Use
like
your
them,
big
if you
boy
fell out of
words.
love,
Talk about
like,
it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Break up with them.
No, I know. Cheating
Like-
is like disrespectful.
Like, it's just a matter of being loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's a really important thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that if you don't feel the same way anymore, like, you need to communicate that.
Yeah, it's a communication thing. Like, use your words. Talk about it.
And then, like, I feel like if a cheater wants cheater always, it's just because, like, if they've done it before, they're like, oh, I can get away with it again. So they're gonna, like, do it again. Because why wouldn't they? And this is just, like, my experiences from old best friends.
Right.
Redacted name,
yes.
but
it's okay. You can say it's Bray.
Well, yeah, but
No, I meant
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
no, I'm just kidding. But
I
and,
think
like,
if you cheat, it's always, and it should be, always attached to you. Because if with your partner. Because if they know.
Yeah, how can you get rid of knowing that your partner betrayed your loyalty like that?
mhm.
Okay. Related follow-up question. I've had this debate with other friends. How many hits would it take for you to leave?
Hits
Like,
like,
like
physical
physical
abuse.
abuse?
Yes.
One.
One.
One, right?
Down.
Tell me why. I talked to this group, and they're like, maybe like 2 or 3.
You're
or, like,
fucking
4.
insane
I was
if you
like-
think that. Listen,
I
if
was-
unless
no, I was actually like,
Unless it's like
I
an
was
accident.
shocked. No,
Like that's different.
That's not a
yeah.
hit.
But like
No,
if
'cause
you
they were like, okay, how many hits would it take for you to leave? And I was like, 1. And they were all like, oh.
and people always confuse that with like you can't play around and like play slap
No,
or like
that
rough
is
around.
so different
That's
from,
so
like, a
different.
hit.
But boundaries are crossed when you physically want to injure someone because
It's
they
a
made
lack
you
of
mad.
respect as well.
Like,
it's also like,
really gonna hit me, bro?
Yeah, you're
yeah,
getting
like
one, absolutely.
you're being violent. Don't condone violence.
Yes.
Like what? Like
Especially against your lover.
against
Yes.
the person who like trusts you above all else, against the closest relationship you have that's not blood.
If you're a man and you hate women, you deserve death. Sorry,
Yeah.
neuter you.
Neuter.
I think
Cauterizer.
it's so horrible.
Literally.
Like,
Castration. And I was shocked when they were like trying to defend 2 or 3. I was like, no, 1, because they go on like this whole like explanation. I was like, yeah, I'd still say 1, and they were like, that makes so much sense for you. And I was like, it should make sense for you too.
That
So
makes
they
sense.
didn't mean it in a bad way. They were like, you're
they
such a.
forgive. Like
They were like, you're such a like strong on your boundaries person. And I was like, bitch, you should be too.
no, because if one person,
Right? I was like shocked when they were
What the
like,
fuck is happening?
Yeah, if
no, 'cause
someone
they were like,
hits
that makes
me-
so much sense for you. And I was like,
What does that mean?
what does that mean?
What did you say? Sorry.
if they hit me, then I'm always gonna be like fearful that they're gonna do it again.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't live like that.
Exactly.
How do you get over the fact that like the fear, and if you don't fucking break up with them, then they're gonna think like they can do it again.
Yeah.
And okay, you're in a very this is so funny to me, but like my friends was like, what if they're like really going through a mental issue, what if they're like schizophrenia, and they're like, I was like, that's not what we're talking about here.
I get that too.
I was like, I get that, but respectfully,
No.
no.
Yeah, hitting is something is a very.
But like, if your answer is not 1, I'm actually concerned. Because what kind of relationships are you guys getting into, where your partner will hit you and you?
Some people do fall in that trap of like they hit me, but like I still love them, so they must love me
Or like
back.
they were so overwhelmed by emotion. Like, I just don't understand how. Like they were like, oh, they weren't thinking straight. It was just instinct. Your instinct is to hit people.
Are we two?
Yeah.
You didn't get your way, so you hit me.
No, exactly. Like, why is your instinct to harm a person that you love? If you're like, no matter how frustrated you are, even if you lose full control, girl. When I get mad, I cry. I don't hit people.
Very true.
Yeah.
No, I was agreeing because I did the same thing.
It was a statement supposed to agree to, but not agree to.
Yeah, like, why would you agree to that? That's crazy. It was wild, me personally.
What was I supposed to say to that? oh, I want you to hit me instead of cry.
Ooh,
Like,
the girls are fighting.
Not in public. Jesus.
So what did y'all do? tell the class.
Girl wants to be a third.
Oh, that's
not.
Oh, that's not.
Love you, Bray, but respectfully.
What are we talking about? What's happening?
No, what is happening?
Are y'all talking about like throuple or something? What the fuck is happening?
Bisexuals and their boyfriends.
I have the utmost respect for bisexual women. Them and their boyfriends.
Crazy.
So good.
Bisexual women and their boyfriends.
This is so unrelated, but Hong Jun's biddies last night.
I have to leave.
No,
You know what I'm talking
they
about?
were on display.
They were on display. It was like this. You could like see
Bro had the
them anyway.
sweetheart neckline.
Who had their titties out? It was
Everyone.
Mingi.
yes,
Sun.
yes.
Hong Jun.
Was your song out?
No.
No, he had,
He had like a
the black shirt on.
turtleneck.
Yeah.
Turtleneck on.
I wish Eunice were out. Free the biddies, man.
I don't think he's like not one to really do that though.
No. One time, I remember that photo of the V-neck, the black V-neck that he had.
Oh yeah.
But that was a moment in history.
Yep. I feel like I was kind of disappointed by Jungho's outfit.
Oh?
They always fucking put him in suits.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
You can make him feel comfortable and covering everything up without putting him in a damn suit.
It's either a suit or a trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
Never
moving
in
on.
between.
Yep, moving on.
We have to work a 24-hour shift to haha.
24-hour shift.
That got me on the crossword.
Yeah, I
I was like, there's no way he put this in here. And then I typed in
know. The
24
porcelain
hours.
throne got her bad.
Oh, that made me laugh so hard. I was like, there is no way this bitch put this in here.
Okay, for the
Like,
pod, I made a crossword of all the infamous things that we have brought up with each other.
Yeah.
And all of our
Sasha
sayings.
Colby.
Sasha Colby?
So, why is Sasha Colby in it?
I put that in there?
Yes.
You're like, who is the winner of season
15?
Why is that in our group chat?
I was like, I remember Anitra. Now, who is the other lady who is popular already?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so funny.
And
You,
so I had to
you
look
said
her up.
Sasha Colby was the one who actually did a lot with her position as winner.
Yes, she
And
did.
like did a lot of
Did
activism
she?
instead of just like resting on her laurels. She like wanted to actively make moves and like
Okay,
make
period.
positive change.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, because you compared her to someone. You were like, "This has been the most boring queen's reign. Like she's done
So-
nothing with her throne."
I think one of the least productive reigns was... Oh god. People forgot she was current reigning because it was so bad.
Oh,
I
Anyways,
just remember Bianca. Like Bianca's always so funny. Every time I see her,
Bianca Del Rio?
she's just
So
hilarious. Like, she's
good.
just so quick with it.
So good. She goes, what do you do successfully? Quickly.
She's so funny. When she hosted Piss Talk.
God, dude. Every single episode she would bring up that she had toe surgery. And she couldn't wear heels. She had to wear like therapeutic. So good.
What?
Lexi's like mind's about to explode.
The
I'm-
Lexi mind
no,
can't
listen.
comprehend this.
my mind is about to explode because I didn't get my fucking Route 44 sweet tea.
Oh,
This is
I-
already empty.
I have a question. Where will y'all be next Friday?
Next Friday?
In
I'll be at
Austin,
work.
girl.
Are you busy?
Probably.
What time?
What's next Friday?
Wait, what? Zoom call? Like Discord?
No.
Next Friday, I am going to be studying.
I have prep for Island Day 2 to 5. Oh, the Tortured Poets Department.
That too.
I just have class 9 to 10 a.m.
Okay, because we crown a winner next week on next
Wait,
Friday.
what time?
I
I actually want to be there.
the episode's 7 o'clock.
Okay, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. to
I
8
will be there.
to
I will be
8:30.
sat in Discord.
Let's go!
Period.
Will you be there?
I will be there.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah! I've been wanting to
Try
do.
my best to be there.
Guys, I've been wanting to do a watch party
Oh,
so long.
you should have asked earlier.
I did, but no one was. I actually did this for season 14 in our senior year. I asked y'all in April, but y'all were like, "No, we're all busy."
Timestamps. Girl, I don't remember this at all.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll be there this time. We'll be sat.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I thought I have popcorn too. I'll make
Really? Wait, honestly, y'all will be there?
Yes, I will actually be there.
I will
7
try my
p.m.
best.
Friday.
I have a 2 to 5.
Here, let me put it in my
prep
calendar
time,
because I have to put shit in my calendar.
but
so I don't forget. Let me put it in my Notion
I don't
calendar.
think I have
Okay.
anything else that day.
Yeah, no, I'll be sat.
'Cause we
7 to what?
7 to 8:30.
7 to 8:30. Okay. I can be
Good.
yeah.
Excited.
And then Torture Poets Department.
I don't know about that one.
Look,
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to the entirety of the album on release day. But I won't be in like a party or like
Right.
But I will listen to it and I'll give you my thoughts.
Thank you.
What else do I have going on? I think oh yeah, so my
The yawn. The signal she's over it.
no. She's like, let's talk about
I actually yawned.
She's all, my
Y'all
bad.
woke me up this morning.
Okay,
Talk about it.
okay,
Let's talk about
okay.
Let's
Guys.
talk about it.
So
Tell me like 2 times in a row now.
let me tell the listeners.
The movie?
What about the movie?
Let me tell the listeners.
Guys, I'll
Let me set up
10.
context.
I was just running late by
Ready?
like 10 minutes because
Okay,
I took a
that was
shower.
Okay, so a few days ago, we were like, okay, let's hang out because Sony's coming. Let's hang out because Sony's coming to our
Yes,
city.
I came for the weekend.
And then
That's
we
it.
set a time, and then the day comes, guys. So Lexi said, Brayden, be ready by 10. I'll be at your house by 10.
And Bray said, I'll be ready by 10:15.
'Cause I
after
know
last
you.
time.
Because I know you.
And I was like, oh, goop.
Goop gag. And then, so it's Sunny and I in the group chat, and we're just texting, having a good old kiki, you know? Having a good kiki kaka cuckoo. And
Sunny actually started that combo by saying, what if Lexi's still asleep?
I literally, because it was 9:30.
right.
And I hadn't gotten like a good morning text or like, I'm getting ready or you should get
Right.
Because usually
She
like,
does.
She texts you like, hey, I hope you're ready because I'm getting ready. I'm going to be there soon. Nothing, right? So I text her and I text the group chat like, imagine she's still asleep.
The red flag was I checked Live 360. Her phone was on 100% and still charging. I said, this bitch is still slumped. She is on her freaking stomach. Just
I was on my stomach.
Drooling onto that cotton.
drooling.
And then I called and then I texted the group chat straight to voicemail.
Yeah, not even a fucking pause in between.
No,
Just,
nothing. Just
your call has been forwarded to her.
Yeah. I heard that. I took a screenshot and sent it.
That's because my phone was in sleep mode.
I got to go.
Mine was in sleep mode too. Lexi, I still woke up. What'd you say to that?
Listen. Okay, I actually had alarm set, I swear to you. But I don't remember them going off at all. Not one bit. And then
Anyway.
I woke up and I checked my phone and it was
All
like
the texts.
10:04 or something like that. And then I was like, oh my god, it's 10:04. Like, I woke up kind of late. I had no thought, no idea of like having to do anything today. And so then when I finally sat up and like checked my phone, I saw missed call, text. I was like, oh my fucking god. And that's when I texted. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. I was like, don't worry guys, I'll be there soon.
Dude,
I was like, my stomach hurts.
I was crying because
The picture she sent.
Listen. Bray, okay, let me read
it's
the chat.
read the chat.
For
Read the
our
chat.
audio listeners,
For
love you to death.
audio listeners.
So, Bray goes,
Start with Sunny's because Sunny's.
Yeah.
oh, do you want me to read the whole thing?
The
I
whole
was just
thing.
Go. Okay. Sunny, imagine Lexi's still asleep. Guys, Bray. Hey Pookie, I've been
What
up
time
since
was
8.
what time was that at?
The first text was at 9:47 a.m. And then
She
Bray
said
answered.
she was gonna pick me up at 9:45.
And Bray answered at 9:53. Hey Pookie, I've been up since 8. Oh, trust Lexi is salivating on the cotton right now. Sunny, God, she's just a girl. I woke up at like 9:30, but I'm ready now. Can you call her? Actually, Bray, I knew it was Jover when Life 360 showed her phone charging at 100 and still charging.
It's so Jover.
Thank God we don't have a movie to catch.
Yeah, no, thank God. I told my mom that too. I was like, thank God we don't have tickets for anything.
Oh goodness, can you imagine? Imagine if we were late for Dune 2.
Yeah, Dune Tuyevsky.
Me genuinely tweaking when someone is late, screaming, crying, throwing up. I'm skipping. I can't wait for the right of the bed, eye squinting lion mane, dry drool pic of Lexi is about to set.
None of those words are in the Bible.
And Bray responded to my Sunny at 9:45 and Bray at 10 a.m. pickup text, and he goes, "This didn't age well."
It's
Remember
like,
when I was like, I will not be there? It's actually Lexi that was not there.
literally.
And then Sunny sent a screenshot of the call going to voicemail, and I said, I finally woke up at that, and at 10:07 is when I responded, and I said, "Stop! I did not sleep through my alarms. I swear." And then I was like, "Did they just not go off?" Bray goes, "No, girl, you were just in REM." And then I said, "I literally just wiped off drool." Yeah. I sent my just woken up picture. Yeah. I can see the creases on my forehead.
So good.
My face is still like swelled from sleeping or puffy. And then I sent a picture of someone sleeping next to like their clothes set out on the bed.
Yep.
Like for a first day
Like
of
for
school.
first day of school. And I said, "Slept like this last night. I'll be ready." And then Bray goes, "My stomach hurts. God, Lexi, you're just a girl." That was
just a girl.
that was our morning adventure.
She's just like a little girly pop.
I know. And then food was amazing.
Oh god, dude! Every
Love
single
it.
time.
It always hits. I'm so glad corner cafes are like our thing now.
God, so
I
good.
love it so much.
It's so yum.
It's
so
also
good.
the perfect amount of food.
It is. It really is. The portions are like the perfect size. I hate it when they eat like too much food.
And then we went to Target.
Target. You got your candle?
I got a candle. My coconut candle because
Coconut cream
I'm obsessed with
candle.
everything
Your
coconut.
coconut candle without the eucalyptus pussy juices.
Dude, let's talk about it. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to find a candle that's just coconut. It's just always something added that's not needed. So I was like searching the internet
What?
to find something just like, and everything on TikTok shop was just like so expensive for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not paying $25 for like a alley made
3-ounce candle.
3-ounce candle.
Mhm.
No. And then I went to Target. I found the Yankee Candle Coconut Beach candle. It was $16, 30% off.
Yeah.
Still,
Still.
hello.
Still.
This is.
You've been
It is
smelling
a big
it.
ass. No, I know you've been huffing that
She's
shit.
been smelling it this whole.
It was
car
cheaper
ride.
than my other one that I have right now.
Oh yeah.
It came out to be cheaper.
Period. I'm glad you got that one.
Thank you for taking me, guys.
And now you know like what to order online if you ever want
Real.
again, like a plain coconut.
I still want a 3-wick candle though.
They probably have a 3-wick version in that. Maybe you could look it up.
I gotta search the internet.
You got that. You got that.
Period.
Did you ever even finish Pitch Perfect?
No.
Well, no.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Copyright.
Oh.
Be
Oh.
so fucking for real.
Oh. Since we're closing out the pod.
What?
Oh, I thought we're.
Oh, are we?
They're wrapping it.
Okay, we're wrapping up.
Bro said I'm going home.
No. I want to say that our podcast has broadened its horizons.
Oh.
We are now on
Oh yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music.
Holy, oh my god.
All that for 2 views.
All that.
I
You know what? And what about it?
Dang, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All links will be in the description of our pod.
Odd.
Pod. The
Well-
podcast.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Brayden.
And I'm
Don't end
Lexi.
it. I'm Sunny.
Thank you so much for watching. Just
Just
my
my
opinion.
Oh, girl.
Yay!
Kirby Lexi.
Come on.
What the fuck? Oh, you're lucky she got high.
You're fucking normal.
You fucking normal. That'd be
God. Pull up in a monster under my belt gangster.
Please take a shower. I'm gonna have to talk to my manager about
You're ruining Christmas.